with Phoenix coin. Let's do that one. That'll be a fun one. So just simply take any spot in this move. I don't know. We're just going to take this big move right here, right at the beginning. That's fine. Sure, cool. Looks good. Start an uptrend, and I'm just going to go on the daily here. Just going to keep this very simple because I think I started this a little too advanced, diving a little too deep into this, but we can dive deeper into this after. But I think I started to dive a little too deep to start. So you simply have the leg of the move and the hold. Notice how this becomes the perfect spot to re-inject money. The perfect entry is a hold level. Perfect re-entry, right? But this is telling you the story of laddering a move, right? And then inside of here, you would have a fractal time frame. So that's fine. We're going to leave it. Anyways, point being is you hold the move and you never back attack the leg of the move, right? Thus creating a further ladder up, right? Then you would have, where's your next leg, right? You have this hold level here. Damn, you can't really see the legs on this chart, can you? Because of the time frame, the way the time frame is. Maybe I will have to break this down, actually. I don't want to do this, but okay, fine, we'll do it. You can't really see it. So you have the leg of the move here, followed by, where's the magnet tool? Come on, magnet tool. Noticing how that hold level, and this is before it went to 1,000. So this, this is how you see big pumps. Like this is what everyone wants to see, is how the big pump happens. And there's more relevance to this other than just big pump. But anyways, point being is you see how that hold level is just constantly held. And then we do have PHX moves up quite nicely, right? And then what is it trying to do the whole way? It's trying to hold these higher hold levels against its legs. You see how it's specifically targeting the hold level, and this can keep moving up until it invalidates this uptrend, until it targets its leg back. And then in this moment, it will have to hold. This would be a great hold here, but realistically, there's going to be a hold level here fractally. I know that because it's on the 4 hour, and it's just you can just tell that there's a little valley in here. Like you can see it without having to say, oh, okay, there's 2 4 hour candles. Okay, fine. So we'll use 2 4 hour candles here, but you can see there's like a 1 hour valley in here. But that's fine. That's fine. We could just go with this to keep it simple for now. Do you see how it specifically targets this level here? Right? There's a reason why and again, that's just a testament to, you don't need to know the leg. All you need to know is the hold level holding. If the hold level cannot hold, the move is going to break. Like, it's as simple as that. And then the same thing on this side, right? Like, you'd have the hold level here against the break up there. So we're just going to leave this on. And this is all you need to know, is that you have now back targeted something higher, right? Probably this one right here, fractally. You don't really need to know where these legs on these moves are. And in this moment, when you started that uptrend, now you need to know that there's a hold level here. So if this can hold, it can continue this uptrend, and it can't, right? So now you have one on this side, which has already been back targeted here based on the break, right? It's already been back targeted, right? And that's the point right there. So you back attack the valley. So you're now going after this valley up here against this hold, right? Come on. Now we're going to do the front of this coin too, because I want to see what's going on with PHX right now on the front side of it. Oops. Come on. You see how these hold levels are supporting the move? The valleys that are creating it, right? To attack the higher levels. So now you're just adding more hold levels on your chart. You see how it's kind of in this moment of extreme pinching right now? And then it breaks up because it holds this level. This was probably a hold level on a larger time frame. So if we actually take both of these hold levels off and take this valley, I just want to see where this hold level is, because it's something probably fractally on a larger time frame. You see the hold level to the leg of the move fractally. So when you move through this stuff fractally, you'll see the hold levels, and you'll see if this can hold to protect the leg of the move, right? Because there's a fractal ladder in here. You can see it right here to here, right? to here. And, you know, moves can become pretty advanced as to where you do have to see the fractal relevance, right? And then there's one here, right here, which gets broken down right here, which is protecting this leg right here, right? So then you would go and you would add this right here. And you can see where the move held and it moved up, because it's not invalidating an uptrend. That's the point. It's not invalidating. In moments of hold and break, this is what, when you can't hold the move, you're breaking this, right? So then you have this right here, right? When you are holding this move, you are holding the uptrend. When you are invalidating it by back attacking the leg, you are breaking the trend, which then just leads to showing you exactly where things are moving. And then, you know, you move forward into, you know, let's do the other side of this thing. You move forward into Phoenix, right? And you want to talk about the distribution layer. Well, you simply have this here against this here. And you can see why these will constantly move down against these hold levels, right? This is why coins move down, because they can't break distribution. The most important thing is this, the leg, and what that means to the move. So if you back target a leg, if you attack a leg to a move, you are breaking it, which is invalidating either a downtrend or an uptrend, right? So that point, again, this is kind of something I'm stressing today. When you have these trends like this, by having this, oops, okay, I'm going to do it the manual way. Trading view is a no bueno. When you have something like this, right? These trends are like this, and now it's like this. This is what's continuing trend, right? So by back attacking this, you have actually broken trend to do that, which is just attempting to do this on another fractal time frame. Right here, for example, versus right here, right? But notice how you can't attack the leg and you keep moving down in PHX, right? And then it would be the same thing going forward in this move, as to where you'd have the hold level here and this being the valley. Well, you notice how you never move up until you actually can back attack and break out of this hold level, right? Because this is just constantly going to compress the move, constantly going to compress the move. And then, so fine, I don't want to go forward because I have no idea what Phoenix is doing here. Oh, we're in March. It's current. Oh, damn. Well, okay. Anyways, you have this valley right here, which was attacked, this hold level here, and this valley here. See, we know that long term, Phoenix is going to move down, because look, it's simply stopped at a hold level and it's holding to move down long term. So if you were to switch this to a weekly, all you would see is a weekly ladder. You would see nothing but a weekly ladder. And we're still in distribution on Phoenix. And then even in our moments right now, you know, you'd have this and you would have this right here. Fractally relevant, right? As to where this on the upside would have tried to hold, right? Fractally relevant, of course. So let's swap to a 4 hour. There's that there. And the actual valley is right here. So this is the moment that, let's see if there's a 12. There is a 12, but it's back there. Okay. So first and foremost, this is going to be the hold that's in the move right now, but the larger time frame is right here, which is exactly what's holding this move down. It's exactly what's holding this move down, and through distribution, disallowing it to move up, and why it's continuing to move down. You can see it right here. Break this down to an hourly chart, and you can see where the downtrend is continuing here, and it can't even begin to attack. Okay, let's use my color so we can separate here. Yellow for the actual break level, and then the inverse level, we'll do the same thing, yellow. Let's make it a little thinner. Let's do this here, right? Do that there. Right here, right? So this is going to be the 1 hour valley against that right there. Yep, right there. See, the 1 hour valley, which is the same as the weekly, but this is what I was trying to say before, whereas break levels and hold levels will be always showing on different time frames. But again, you look at something like Dent, like Key, where they back attack a weekly level. Well, you know it's distribution still, because if you can't back attack those legs long term, it's not going to matter, right? And then simply you see something like this, and you can just see the constant inverse levels being held, right? Like these hold levels being held, And then we've constantly just moving down against large time frames, as to where even in the moment, like this would have needed to be broken just to back attack this leg here, right? Let's go to Bitcoin. This was the moment in Bitcoin on the 12-hour charts where this happened, where you had the inverse level holding the move, looking like it was just going to be further distribution until Bitcoin took this pop against the daily level. And this is why reversal on Bitcoin happened. This level here has been being hit for an infinity. Inverse level here was hit on the weekly. This inverse level had been constantly being attacked. You see, downtrend, fractal inverse. Downtrend, inverse. This has happened on Bitcoin for an infinity. Downtrend, bounce, move out, right? This has been happening for a long time on Bitcoin. I will tell you guys that the attacking of a level is when you touch it anyway, regardless. It doesn't, you attack a level, you touch it, that's it. It's as simple as that. Closing is another thing completely, right? And then if you go to the weekly on Bitcoin, and let's draw a weekly. Let's kind of recreate my chart here, because everybody's always like, teach me how you chart that chart. And I was like, okay, well, let's just, so you have a weekly downtrend, right? So this is that moment where we saw Bitcoin reversal. So for the past few months, and people were saying like, oh, how are you so confident Bitcoin's going up? How are you so confident? Because we did this, we tested the lake to break the move. That's why I was confident, which creates this, right? Which creates this long-term uptrend here. But the trick is, and so let's go to the stream and think about how, when I was talking about Bitcoin and kind of drawing these immediate levels at the very bottom. So without doing anything here, let's move the chart and let's just go to a 4-hour chart. I want to get this as clean as I can without seeing anything on the screen, and just draw some hold levels on the upside, right? And I want to show you guys where the hold and the breaks happened on this move. So in Bitcoin, right, we have this inverse level that gets hit and tested, right? And then all of a sudden this magical thing happens where we test this, the leg of this move on the 12-hour, right? So this is why Bitcoin reversed, right? We took this daily, and I think this might help answer the question earlier, like the more fractal question. We took this first event of a 12-hour inverse level, and fine, it comes back down and it comes up and we attack it, and then all of a sudden, whoa, magic happens. And this event here hasn't happened in Bitcoin in a long time. This is the first time this has happened in a long time on Bitcoin. So then we create the daily attack of the level, right? This trend, I believe it was right here. We create this daily break attack hold. Like, everybody open your eyes, Bitcoin just back attacked its valley. It no longer is holding these inverse levels. What it has been doing, this dirty thing that it just constantly is doing, right? Like, you have inverse level here gets held, inverse level here gets held, like just throughout the entirety of the charts. Now you have hold levels. You noticing something here? How this hold level gets hit perfectly, and then Bitcoin moves up after against this ladder right here. As I move forward in the chart, you noticing a pattern here? You have a hold level, right? You have another hold level here, which is being protected by trend, which is fine. That's not going to get hit. So you would have to fractally move through this, which now you'd have another hold level right here, would be the valley, right? You noticing how this specific level gets hit right to the T? So Pete, you talk about contract trading, and you say, where's like the perfect long to get max leverage on? Hold levels. Max leverage a hold level in an uptrend, and you'll make $50,000. Right? We're in an uptrend. We're in a confirmed uptrend. So start max leveraging hold levels. Right? Like, that's until they. But this becomes a testament to greed as well, though. Like, lower levels can be hit in this move. You do have, and I wanted to find some of these lower hold level events. You do have one right here, right? Okay, so if you look at this move, even before that, you come up, you hold this level. You come up, you hold this level. These are hold levels to show you an uptrend. And even so, step this back even further and define this uptrend based on this hold level. You noticing the same pattern? Yep. Hit a hold level, create an uptrend, use that uptrend to attack, breaks uptrend, holds whatever hold level it has to in here, right? Or I guess it would technically be right here. Oh, you noticing a pattern in these hold levels yet? They hold moves up. They hold moves up in uptrends. They break moves down in downtrends. You see? This is why Look at that. Bang, moves up against the valley. So this becomes, and this is why I think I stepped, maybe best to do this on Bitcoin, and I stepped through a bit too quick. These hold, because everybody's so familiar with Bitcoin's chart, this will make sense instead of me doing it on fuel. These hold levels in an uptrend against trend are what are showing you moments of failure or break. When we lose this level, we're going to break down. Like this is where people say like, oh crap, we just lost the level. Like people panic because they see, oh, we failed the valley. No. You don't understand. You actually did something extremely important. When we lose this level, it doesn't matter where the leg is. We're not trying to catch the leg. This is a huge misconception. When you're attacking the leg, you're invalidating an uptrend, which means you're breaking a fractal part of the move, right? So you're breaking fractally down. You're buying into fractal failure, right? And even you can just continue moving this. Like, look, here's the hold level there. There's the pull up, the hold level, right? Here's the pull up, the hold levels here. This can't hold. Look at what happens to the move, right? But notice how this holds and this continues to move up, right? So we can just start deleting some of these. I'm giving away a lot of my magic today. That's okay. I don't mind. Not a lot of it. This is a small piece of the big puzzle. I'm giving away a very important piece of magic today. Let's put it that way. Let's define some of these lower level hold levels to say, like, if Bitcoin was in this situation of extreme greed where you could get the best long possible. This is why you see the deeper something goes down, the more capital injection comes. So where you hit this level that's so deep, you just skyrocket up, right? Okay, hold levels hit there. Okay, so then you'd have, your hold level right here against this uptrend, and break trend, break leg, move fails down. Look at the hold level. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Hey everyone, how's it going? As you know, I'm now giving out some of this content for free that I was otherwise charging for the past little while. Yeah, drop a donation, subscribe to the channel, join Patreon. You'll get access to Discord. Great way. Lots of top level traders in there, people who are doing this for a career every single day. So go to Patreon, join a tier, get access to Discord. Go on Reddit, talk about future of trading, talk about the science of trading, talk about cotton candy, socials, everything you can. Let's help this thing grow. It's the way you guys can thank me for giving out this content for free that I was otherwise charging money for. So I'll leave a Bitcoin address on the screen. I'll leave the Patreon address on the screen. Just do something to help out. Okay, thanks guys. Take care.